welcome to Station to Station Podcast, our live reaction segment. I'm John Persapio. I'll be talking only Yankees here in this segment. My counterpart, Brian Sarnelli, out in Miami for Mets opening day weekend. He'll be doing these as well, too, with just his Mets. But today we're talking the pinstripes, and only the pinstripes. What a great day it was for us yesterday, opening day. Yankees win 5-0 over the San Francisco Giants. And let me tell you, during all the pomp and circumstance, during the player introductions out there on the field, I don't know if anyone else got this feeling, but as they introduced the Giants, I had a moment where I kind of just appreciated life. And what I mean by that is, what if in December that John Heyman tweet was correct and Arson Judge was indeed headed to the Giants? What if Aaron Judge yesterday, came out onto the field in a San Francisco Giants uniform on the third baseline? It didn't. That's not how it happened. Thank God that's not how it happened. We had him on the first baseline, the captain of the Yankees. But man, what a different story yesterday would have been if Judge was there. And from the very beginning, Judge made it known he's a Yankee. He's the captain of this team. First inning, the guy, it's almost like he's straight out of a video game at this point. You can't make it up with Aaron Judge. Just when you think, he's got to take a step back, he continues to perform. First at-bat of the game, second pitch of the at-bat, Judge takes Logan Webb deep for a shot to center field, mind you, right near Death Valley there. And Webb, he's a ground ball pitcher, so he's not an easy guy to tee off on. Judge made it look easy, reached down in the zone, took Webb out, 1-0 Yankees, and from that moment on, it just seemed that it was going to be the Yankees' day. There was going to be no other way about it. Garrett Cole on the hill. His first batter walked on 4 pitches. On that moment, I think everyone took a big, deep breath, thinking, oh, here we go again with Cole. But after that first batter, he was a completely different guy. He settled down. I believe he struck out the first 8 of 9 batters after that to that point. He ended up finishing the game going 6 innings pitched, 11 Ks. He had 2 walks and only 3 hits. Sets a new Yankees opening day record for starting pitchers for most strikeouts on opening day. He looked great. If Cole can be that. Now, listen, I know it's against the San Francisco Giants. We want to see that against some better teams. Listen, if he can go do that against Houston, I think everyone's doing backflips here. But that's what you want to see from Cole, especially when your starting pitching is as hurt as it is for the Yanks. You need to win every game that Garrett Cole pitches until you get your starting rotation in a more solidified state. But he was everything as advertised. So hats off to Cole. Went out there, no excuses. I think the Yankees did a great job keeping Billy Crystal away from the field. God only knows how he would have performed today if Crystal threw out that ceremonial first pitch instead of Rivera. No harm, no foul, though. We did great. Love that. Anthony Volpe made the Major League debut. Now, Volpe, in player introductions, I was actually a little surprised. Volpe seemed to have received the loudest ovation of any Yankee introduced, including Aaron Judge, who re-signed with the Yanks and is now the captain of the Yankees. But Volpe, this goes to show, as I said on our last podcast, this is what the fans love. The homegrown kids, the excitement, the energy that a young kid can bring to a team. And we saw it with the t-shirts. Volpening Day, you saw them all over the stadium. Volpe brought a ridiculous amount of his family to the game as well, too, which, hey, understood. You want to see the kid. You had his former high school, Del Barton High School, was in the stands with their jerseys. So this opening day, while you always have, all the pageantry, the bunting down the lines, this opening day felt a little different, almost like there was a different intensity, a different level that this day had that other opening days didn't have. And Volpe was a huge part of that. Now, the only negative from that is we still didn't get to see him get his first hit with the Yanks. It will come. Hey, as I said, the kid's spring training was as good as can be, okay? He did everything right. He's gonna slow down a bit. And now the limelight of the Bronx sure is gonna have an effect on him. Would I be surprised if he takes an offer into Saturday's game as well, too? No, I really wouldn't. You don't want to see it really carry over into next week, though, all right? When you have the Phillies come into town, you don't want to be sitting in the middle game of that series with Volpe still looking for his first hit, so you hope he gets one here so he can continue his thing. But understandably, the pressure of getting that first one's a hard deal. He did draw a walk, stole a base right away. On that stolen base, LeMahieu got called out on strikes on an absolutely terrible call by Laz Diaz behind home plate. And, Major League Baseball, can you do us a favor? You got the Yankees, one of the largest markets for baseball in this country. You got all eyeballs on this game. And you send Laz Diaz to be the home plate umpire on opening day. I mean, what are you doing? Can you let me enjoy just the game? I got to have Laz Diaz behind home plate. The only thing worse would have been Angel Hernandez. But we get Laz Diaz. Now, Laz, his big thing is he needs to make it about him. He loves attention. He absolutely loves attention. And the entire time, I'm just thinking, please, I'm expecting him in a crucial moment in this game to do something, whether him call a pitch clock violation, to just absolutely throw everything off. I'm running a million ideas through my head how Laz is going to do this. And luckily, we got an out. We got lucky. Maybe it was, a gift from above. I can't tell you. But miraculously, a balloon made its way onto the field. And Laz eyed that balloon up, and he knew that was his moment to run out, grab the balloon, pop it, and do a little flex afterwards. He got his attention. He was happy. I was happy that was it. And I just held my breath that he was satisfied with that. And he was. So thank God. But really, opening day, can't we put, Angel Hernandez and Laz Diaz in a game that no one cares about? You give me like a Royals-Rockies matchup or something like that on the schedule. Send them over there. Don't put them in New York. Oh my God, I have to deal with that this early in the year. But no harm, no foul, nonetheless. Now, here's another name that I really want to bring out. Gleyber Torres. Because going back on the last podcast, I mentioned that Gleyber's a guy that I can see getting traded. Okay, and the reason for that, you have Volpe up here now. You have Peraza laying down in AAA, just waiting for his chance. You have a logjam with LeMahieu as well, too, and Donaldson at third base. So you have an overabundance of infielders at the moment. It makes the most sense to get rid of Gleyber Torres. And listen, Gleyber knows that, okay? And I think that became clearly evident after Gleyber hits a 2-run home run. A huge, nice, big 2-run home run, put the Yanks up 3-0. It allowed you to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit there. It was close after the Judge home run, 1-0. Cole looked phenomenal, but it was staying at 1-0. When Torres hit that home run, you felt a lot better about the game. But when Gleyber Torres touched home plate, you would think he just hit a go-ahead home run in Game 7 of the World Series. That was the kind of energy that Gleyber had when he rounded the bases and touched home plate. And listen, this is a guy who knows that he's playing for his life right now. Okay, so every time he does something like that, that's huge. The same way Anthony Volpe did everything right in spring training to earn the starting shortstop position, Gleyber Torres now has to do to keep his job with the Yankees and not get traded off. He knows that. So when he hits a 2-run home run like that, that's what I think that emotion is. I know that's what that emotion is. It's a big home run for the Yanks, but he's playing to stay right now. And listen, if that's the fire he needs lit from underneath him to perform and get to that next level that we've been wanting him to get to for so long, so be it. I'll sign up for that. If you're looking at maybe they have to make a tough decision on Donaldson at some point this year and cut ties with him because Gleyber Torres has been playing that good, maybe that means another year of Peraza in the minors, or heck, maybe you have to move Peraza. If at the deadline you have a glaring need and there's an attractive option out there for you, he would be more appealing of a trade chip for someone looking to retool than a Gleyber Torres. Gleyber Torres is a help you now kind of guy and help you in the next few years. But Peraza is the guy that you build around. So if Gleyber does perform and he forces your hand, at the end of the day, that's only a good thing for the Yankees. Now, my stance still is that I would like to see them move Gleyber for a solidified pitcher, whether that be in the bullpen or the starting rotation. We'll see. 2-run home run isn't going to change my mind on that yet, but I look forward to him continuing to do that and making those decisions tough for Cash and the Yanks. I love that. Good job by Torres yesterday as well, too. After the game, now, before the game, Aaron Boone did something that I've never heard him do before. And we talked about the Yankees, doing things that they don't normally do, like promoting a young kid like Anthony Volpe for opening day. All right, that's not something we've seen with the Yankees. Something else we haven't seen with the Yankees. Aaron Boone, before the game, basically teased that, hey, we're about to trade for someone. We're about to trade for a pitcher. And that got everyone's minds running. Well, who are we bringing in? Well, after the game, you found that it wasn't as big of a splash as many had hoped. The Yankees traded for Colton Brewer from Tampa Bay for cash consideration, so it cost them absolutely nothing other than a few bucks to send Tampa Bay's way. Listen, Brewer's a guy who's going to come into the bullpen right now. A lot of people are upset, oh, this isn't a big move. Hey, this is what the Yankees need right now. Let the guys you have under control, let them stay down in AAA, okay? Let's start taking a few flyers, like a Colton Brewer. Bring him in now. Let's see what he's got. At the very least, what he's going to do is eat up some innings for you. And that's what they need. I can't emphasize it enough. In the beginning of the year, you need your bullpen more than usual because your starters aren't stretched out yet. So you're going to be going to the bullpen a lot. But with the starting pitching as hurt as it is, you're going to be going to the bullpen even more. So someone like a Colton Brewer, at the very least, if he doesn't perform to a high level, he's going to eat up innings. And that's important now because it's going to save guys' arms for later down in the year when you're talking pennant race and you're talking playoffs. So that's what this move is here for me. Again, a lot of people are disappointed by it. They're talking about, oh, what is this move? I get the point of it. Let him do his thing. If he doesn't work out, you cut ties with him, and then you move someone that you have control up later. You don't have to eat one of those options as well, too. So it's a little bit of housekeeping. Nice move by Cashman. And, hey, you never know. You take a flyer. He had a great spring, mind you. He had a phenomenal spring training for the Tampa Bay. So we'll see how that goes. We could keep our eyes open on that. Hey, Yankees have an off day today. It's that rain out day. I always hate this, when the Yankees open at home, and it's Major League Baseball does this on purpose. You have opening day, then you have that off day right after, and then you jump into the series. The reason for this off day is in case there's a rain out on opening day, it makes the moving of the tickets easier to then reschedule it for today. That's why they do that. That's why teams that play in domes or retractable roofs, they don't have this off day. But teams, like the Yankees, where weather at this time of the year especially, you never know what you're going to get. It makes a huge impact into the schedule. So off today, then tomorrow, Yanks national game, 4 o'clock. You have Clark Schmidt squaring off against Alex Cobb. Remember Alex Cobb well from his time in the division here. He's now with San Francisco. He'll be squaring off against Clark Schmidt, 4 o'clock, and that game's going to be on Fox. Saturday, game of the week for Fox. Then Sunday, we have another day game, but back on Yes after that. Before the Phillies come into town, and then Phillies come into town to those rough April night games. Oh, the temperatures. Those are a chore to get through. They absolutely are a chore. But it was a lot of fun. Hey, we look forward to doing this with you all season long. I'm John Persapio. We'll see you next time. Station to station, live reactions. So long, everyone.